Under harsh fluorescent lights, the backstage area buzzes with a frenetic energy, a stark contrast to the drama about to unfold. A costume rack, strained beyond its limits, groans under the weight of countless stories, then collapses, unleashing a cascade of vibrant silks and velvets. Amidst the wreckage, a single golden thread emerges, its delicate form a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding it. The golden thread winds its way across the floor, a symbol of connection amidst the disarray. Narrator, VO. The moment a thread breaks, it remembers everything that held it together. The fragile thread glistens, a reminder of the unseen forces that bind us together, even in moments of separation. In the soft morning light of her dressing room, Evelyn stands before the mirror, lost in thought, her brow a canvas of concentration. She gently touches a small cut on her forearm, her manicured finger, a stark contrast to the slight grimace that flickers across her face. "Stupid stage pin. Got me again," she mutters, her voice barely a whisper in the otherwise silent room. Clara leans against the doorframe, her gaze fixed on Evelyn, her silence filling the room with unspoken tension. In her studio, Clara begins a new experiment, opening a pristine notebook with untouched pages. With furrowed brow, Clara carefully pens a note. Rip line test 1. Result: she bled. A flicker of satisfaction dances in Clara's eyes as she notes the dress responded as planned. She smiles, a hint of triumph in her gaze, confirming her meticulous work. In Clara's studio, her hands are poised over a new bodice, ready to test the rip line. With focused precision, Clara tests the rip line on the bodice. The fabric of the bodice yields perfectly, tearing smoothly from neck to waist under Clara's expert touch. Clara's expertise is evident as the bodice splits perfectly, a testament to her skill. The successful rip showcases Clara's mastery, confirming her reputation. In the dimly lit hallway, the rhythmic click of Clara's heels echoes through the stillness. She strides past the silent row of dressing rooms, each holding its own secrets. Suddenly, Clara halts, the muffled sounds of a heated argument seeping through one of the doors. The voices of Evelyn and the director rise in anger, their conflict unmistakable. Clara remains frozen, the intensity of the argument hanging heavy in the air. In the brightly lit dressing room, Evelyn stands rigid before the vanity, her reflection betraying the tension within. The director looms behind Evelyn, a silent beacon of calm in the brewing storm. Evelyn's voice cracks the silence. "I want that freak off my staff. She's been staring at me like I stole her baby." The director counters calmly. "She's the only reason this gown fits you." Evelyn's eyes flash with defiance as she retorts, "I made that dress." A tense silence descends, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. In the hallway outside the dressing rooms, Clara approaches, a knowing smile gracing her lips. Her eyes glint with anticipation as she leans closer, the smile widening. Clara's smile hints at a game about to unfold. With a voice laced with triumph, Clara declares, "You wore that lie well. Time to wear the truth." The air thickens with unspoken anticipation as Clara's words hang in the balance. The theater buzzes with frantic energy, a palpable sense of chaos filling the air. Abandoned on the floor, the golden dress lies, a tear running from seam to spine, as if it exploded from within. The torn golden dress seems to symbolize shattered dreams. A sense of broken dreams permeates the chaotic scene. A torn dress lies discarded, its shimmering gold fabric concealing a hidden message of malice. The camera focuses on the dress's inner lining, revealing a sinister message. In barely visible red thread, the chilling words, "Not yours," are woven into the gold. The subtle threat hangs ominously, a silent testament to envy and dark intent. Evelyn stands on the grand stage, her silhouette framed by the dim glow of the theater. Her voice resonates, each word cutting through the expectant silence. With a dramatic gesture, Evelyn points to the tattered remains of her dress, a symbol of betrayal. Her eyes blaze with unrestrained fury, reflecting the injustice she has suffered. "I demand an investigation into this. My dress was deliberately ripped." Evelyn's accusation echoes, shaking the foundations of the theater. The costume room is silent, its air thick with unseen tension. Cameras stand motionless, their lenses reflecting a distorted reality. Static fills the monitors, a silent scream in the heart of the room. The reflected light dances eerily, casting elongated shadows that stretch and twist. The costumes hang like ghostly figures, their vibrant colors muted by the unsettling atmosphere. A sense of unease pervades the room, a silent warning echoing in the distorted reflections. The costume room bursts with a vibrant array of colors and textures, a visual symphony of fabrics and designs. Amidst the organized chaos, a magnifying glass rests on a table, surrounded by scattered notes and sketches. The magnifying glass lies still on the table. The spot where the thread samples should be stands out starkly, their absence a noticeable void. The absence of the thread samples creates a void. Sunlight streams into Clara's studio, illuminating her focused workspace. Clara meticulously works on a new dress, her hands moving with practiced precision. The dress takes shape, its design elegant and flowing. Each stitch is a testament to Clara's skill and dedication. Unlike her previous work, this dress has no visible imperfections. Clara's studio is filled with the quiet hum of creativity. In Clara's studio, determination hardens her gaze, a silent promise of resilience. The narrator's voice echoes, because it's not meant to tear. Clara's eyes reflect a fierce resolution, steeling herself against unseen trials. Her unwavering stare hints at an unyielding spirit, ready to face any challenge. Clara nods slightly, her expression a blend of defiance and acceptance. The studio fades into soft focus as Clara's resolve solidifies, a beacon of strength. Clara sits, needle in hand, each stitch a deliberate act. The rhythmic motion of her hands continues, a steady hum filling the studio. The narrator's voice echoes, tinged with a hidden warning. It's meant to trap. Clara's fingers tighten around the fabric, her eyes narrowing slightly. A close-up reveals the intricate details of her work, each stitch a calculated part of the design. The sewing continues, the studio filled with quiet determination. Under the cloak of night, the theater radiates an inviting glow, oblivious to the shadows gathering within. The grand facade of the theater hides the silent drama unfolding within. A deceptive calm hangs over the theater, masking the impending chaos. The night deepens, and the theater awaits, unaware of its fate. The marquee lights flicker, casting eerie shadows that dance ominously. A sense of foreboding settles as the theater stands poised on the brink.